Fowl are birds belonging to one of two biological orders, namely the gamefowl, a landfowl, and the waterfowl. Studies of anatomical and molecular similarities suggest these two groups are close evolutionary relatives. Together, they form the fowl clade, which is scientifically known as Galloanserae. This clade is also supported by morphological and DNA sequence data, as well as retrotransposon presence-absence data. Terminology, as opposed to fowl, poultry is a term for any kind of domesticated bird, a bird captive raised for meat, eggs, or feathers. Ostriches, for example, are sometimes kept as poultry, but are neither gamefowl nor waterfowl. In colloquial speech, however, the term fowl is often used near synonymously with poultry, and many languages do not distinguish between poultry and fowl. Nonetheless, the fact that the Galloanserae and Anserae most likely form a monophyletic group makes a distinction between fowl and poultry warranted. The historic difference is due to the Germanic-Latin split word pairs characteristic of Middle English. The word fowl is of Germanic origin, whilst poultry is of Latin via Norman French origin. Many birds that are eaten by humans are fowl, including poultry such as chickens or turkeys, game birds such as pheasants or partridges, other wild fowl like guinea fowl or peafowl, and waterfowl such as ducks or geese. Characteristics. While they are quite diverse ecologically and consequently in an adaptation to the different lifestyles, also morphologically and ethologically, some features still unite water and land fowl. Many of these, however, are plesiomorphic for neornithes as a whole, and are also shared with paleognaths. Galloanserae are very prolific. They regularly produce clutches of more than 5 or even more than 10 eggs, which is a lot for such sizable birds. By comparison, birds of prey and pigeons rarely lay more than 2 eggs. While most living birds are monogamous, at least for a breeding season, many Galloanserae are notoriously polygamous. To ornithologists, this is particularly well known in dabbling ducks, where the males literally band together occasionally to gang rape unwilling females. The general public is probably most familiar with the polygynous habits of domestic chickens, where usually 1 or 2 roosters are kept with a whole flock of females. Hybridization is extremely frequent in the Galloanserae, and genera not usually known to produce viable hybrids in birds can be brought to interbreed with comparative ease. Guinea fowl have successfully produced hybrids with domestic fowl and Indian peafowl, to which they are not particularly closely related as Galloanserae go. This is an important factor complicating mtDNA sequence-based research on the relationships. The mallards of North America, for example, are apparently mostly derived from some males which arrived from Siberia, settled down, and mated with American black duck ancestors. See also game bird hybrids. Galloanserae young are remarkably precocious. Anseriform young are able to swim and dive a few hours after hatching, and the hatchlings of mound builders are fully feathered and even able to fly for prolonged distances as soon as they emerge from the nest mound. Systematics and evolution. For the limited fossils that have to date been recovered, the conclusion that the Galloanserae were already widespread, the predominant group of modern birds, by the end of the Cretaceous is generally accepted nowadays. Fossils such as Fowl This indicate that essentially modern waterfowl, albeit belonging to a nowadays extinct lineage, were contemporaries of the non-avian dinosaurs, as opposed to the morphologically fairly conservative Galloanserae. The Anseriformes have adapted to filter feeding and are characterized by a large number of autapomorphies related to this lifestyle. The extremely advanced feeding systems of the Anseriformes, together with similarities of the early Anseriform Presbyraunus to shorebirds, had formerly prompted some scientists to ally Anseriformes with Charadriiformes instead. However, a strong support for the Galloanserae has emerged in subsequent studies. The fowl clade continues to be accepted as a genuine evolutionary lineage by the vast majority of scientists.